All right. Is it back on now? Please. Hold on. That's cool. All right. We're back. OBS might be convinced to let me play a game and stream at the same time. Because OBS is like, whoa, 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 you're streaming and playing a game? I don't know about that. And I'm like, OBS, what do you think you're for? And OBS is like, to stream and then for you to end stream and then play a game, I guess. Like, because I don't know why you would need OBS to play a game without the streaming part. Man, so annoying. Okay, I think the issue, having so much fun playing Sengoku, that's good, that's good. Okay, I think the issue was that I had OBS up on my second monitor. OBS doesn't like my second monitor. It's like, whoa, 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 well, I guess my computer doesn't, and OBS is the first thing to die. So, OBS connection, it's like, well, there's too many visuals, your computer's processing. Um, so we have to just kind of like, uh, guess on the audio levels, is how it's gonna work. We just have to guess that this is the correct audio level. And if it's not, that's fine. There's no way to know. It's impossible to know. Okay. Anyway, see, that really sucks though, because the issue with this is it means that it's hours of my time, right? That I have to dedicate to downloading both versions of the split VOD, editing them together in Premiere, exporting that Premiere video, which that'll take like 10 minutes. And then I have to spend 4 or 5 hours uploading it to YouTube. The problem the thing is if you export straight from Twitch, yeah, it'll also take 4 or 5 hours at least. Usually more, like 6 or 7 hours. But I can even shut it down. That's all in the cloud, that export happens. However, if I'm uploading to YouTube from my computer, that's all happening on my computer. And that takes like 4 or 5 hours at least, straight from my computer. And luckily here, I don't have connection issues. At my last apartment, I would have connection issues. And so you'd be waiting 4 hours for like, and it would struggle with like a 40-minute video, right? So you'd be uploading like a 20, 30, 40-minute video, and it would take like 4 or 5 hours. And then somewhere around hour 4, you're like, oh, we're almost there. The internet would go out for literally 5 seconds. I wouldn't even notice it because like the video I'm watching is already buffered, past those 5 seconds. So I wouldn't even notice it. But the upload would glitch, and then the whole thing would be done for, and you'd have to start all the way back over. So I have trauma from that, you see. And so even now, when it takes like 5 hours to upload a 4-hour video, that's still annoying. And, and I can't put too much stress on my computer during that time because I do not want to interrupt that upload, because then I've wasted the entire duration of that upload and have to restart again. And I kind of hate that. I hate it. That's the problem with splitting the VOD, is you have to then download things and re-upload them, and it's so annoying. So annoying. I hate it. But yeah, and it slows down your internet. Yeah. I think you'll get Medieval Dynasty. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Both times suck. And it's one thing if it's just an export from Twitch to YouTube. That's fine, because that doesn't really bother my computer. But the uploads is like, and even just exporting, and then like you have, how much space VODs take up? It's a lot. And like then you kind of have those sitting around in your computer, and then I'm kind of like, should I delete it or should I keep it for clips? It's like, oh no, I should delete it and then just re-download it again later when, I need to make clips from it or something. I don't know. It's just like, this happens like once a week almost, it feels like, with OBS, and I kind of just wish it didn't do that. I even had the game open, but they're like, whoa, now you're playing. And also part of it is this game. I don't understand why it has that lag to it. It doesn't make any sense to me. There's no reason why this lag should exist. when I'm walking around my house. I don't understand. I don't have the settings on anything crazy. Wait, let me see. Is there literally any other settings like anti-aliasing or no? Okay, there's like nothing else I can tweak. And we already know that graphics quality does not affect it. Yeah, that's it. So, which kind of bugs me a little bit because it's not like, well, this game, you know, it had such a small budget. How could they possibly have more, you know, settings that can help make the game more accessible to, honestly, because there's not a lot of accessibility settings here in general, for like general accessibility. But there's also like not a lot for like, you know, what type of computer you have sort of accessibility. And it would be like, oh, well, they just have a small little baby budget. And it's like, do they? Do you know how much they put into voice acting? Because it's a lot. It's a lot. They have so many big name voice actors in this game. Like, it's a lot. If they can, like, fully voice act over 100 characters, they can give you more settings. What's that? Our videos are really big, yeah. Yep, they are. They're like, each VOD is like 2 to 4 gigs or something like that. It's like so crazy. Anyway, I'm just too annoyed. Too annoyed for this game and OBS and all this nonsense. They need to get it together. Okay. Oh, I wasn't wearing these. I was gonna... Oh, well, no. Okay, so what I was gonna say before everything went awry... Oh. Oh. That light on. Is that light on? Oh, okay, so this turns on the closet light and the hallway. Interesting. Okay. Uh-oh. Did I break stuff? No. Okay. I had a budget and not nearly enough spent on optimization. Yeah. And the thing is with video games, like, that's what a lot of people don't understand, is like, when making games, or just coding in general, like, but no, specifically games, like, other coding, it kind of depends on the job you're doing and stuff, but specifically for games, so much of it is about optimization. Like, what you can do with your, like, visuals and audio and all of that depends on how well you've optimized things, and just how much you can do in your game in general all depends on optimization. That's why there's such a big debate these days between like games that use Unreal Engine 5 and ones that don't. And people are like, oh, everyone just hates on Unreal for no reason. No, it creates beautiful looking games. Like, considering indie horror games, pretty much any of the indie horrors that look really janky are probably Unity games. The ones that look like they're from 2000, right, are probably made in Unity. And the ones that have a cleaner, crisp look, really nice lighting, those are probably made in Unreal. But the optimization within Unreal itself as a game engine is not good as it stands right now. In Unreal Engine 5, the optimization is not good. I noticed I had problems with that, and you see everyone else like dragging Unreal 5 these days, and that's because it's not very good. It's not well optimized within the game engine itself. So like, no matter what coding you do, whatever art stuff you do, you're working with an unoptimized game engine. Or not, it's obviously optimized to a certain degree, but not enough. And you can make it look really good things, but it's not optimized enough to handle those good things, you know? And you can still do those things in Unity, it's just a little bit harder to make it look that level of polished, I'm pretty sure, but Unity itself isn't dragging you down, you know? You have to put in some extra work on your end to make that happen, to make it look good, but Unreal's not holding you, or Unity's not holding you back like Unreal is, you know, which is why I'm a big fan of Unity these days. But also because Unity has Unity Learn, which teaches you how to use Unity, whereas Unreal does not have a native learning course with it, which is why I downloaded originally Unreal and Unity, and then I didn't use Unreal because I didn't know how to use it. I didn't know how to use any of them, but Unity had Unity Learn, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I could search up YouTube videos to teach me how to use Unreal, or I could use Unity's own course on how to use their own software. So obviously I'm going to do that one. So anyway, that's just my little spiel there. I don't know what game engine this uses, but I'm getting Unreal vibes. I had to edit a presentation a while back for an hour-long thing. It was like a 1.5 gig. And I had to send to the professors if I was running through file size upload and they're in school. Oh yeah. Oh man, that sending a 1.5 gig thing that's a pain. Unreal makes beautiful engine, but games made on it are not small games. They're kind of tired of games. Yeah, 200 gig hard drive space. Yeah, it's because, and it's not even, and that's the thing, it's like the coding and like the art direction and stuff, like there, like you can optimize that to like maximum optimization. Like you could make everything be perfect, right, and make all the right decisions and choices to maximize the graphics. And honestly, you could even sacrifice the graphics a little bit and the game still won't run well because the optimization issues are within the game engine. And a lot of people are like, oh, I'm so tired. I've seen people lately be like, I'm so tired of people dragging Unreal. And it's like, yeah, well, they need to get it together. They need to get it together because I'm tired of these like big games that like crash OBS all the time and that don't run well, that have all these glitchiness to them because, like, you know, yeah, they look really pretty, but they don't run. So, you know, I mean, Medieval Dynasty is one of them. I'm pretty sure Medieval Dynasty is an Unreal game because I know because I couldn't run it on my old computer. I couldn't run any games in Unreal Engine on my old computer. So that's how I know very easily a lot of the games that are Unreal because I couldn't do them on my old computer. And like, I don't know. I just think it's an issue. Okay, let's play this. Okay, so anyway, the breaker box, Eddie and Bolt, apparently. So this is a kind of spoilers, but I was seeing some like TikToks and stuff about the game or whatever, and you know. And also, okay, so I thought, I don't even know why I had it paused. We'll just kind of roam around the house while I'm talking. Turn, please. I thought, you see, we're gonna go down here to Daisuke. I thought I don't know, I guess we'll talk to him, I guess. Why is my microwave on? Oh, it's not, it's just like colored. Weird, okay. Anyway. So, like, Daisuke, right? Like, I thought was, like, gonna be the... What is that noise? Oh. This faucet's on. Spooky. I don't think I turned that on. Anyway, presentation you wound up downscaling to lower resolution in order to get it to acceptable size. 400 which somehow managed to get sent. It's almost unwatchable at terrible resolution. Made sure to send it so it's delivered on time. Offered a flash drive with it, full resolution to the professor if they had problem watching it. Yeah, that's a smart move. Yeah, but that's like, yeah. Not easy to send stuff. Wait, I'm still hearing something. No, not out here. It was in here. It's like coming from over here. Maybe it's just the trees outside. I don't know. Anyway, but I thought Daisuke was like the obvious choice, you know. I thought everyone would love Daisuke, right? And I was like, man, I'm picking like the most boring character, the most basic character, but like a lot of people like other people, so he's not like everyone's go-to, which is kind of cool. But he is kind of boring. Like, I will say that. He is very boring. But he might be, he's definitely one of them. I don't know if he's like really like straight up the best in the whole house, but heavy music playing in between songs. Yeah, there's elevator music coming from. Yeah, it's this game. This game will bring in the elevator music. But but yeah, Daisuke is really boring, but like he's still one of the better in the house, I think. But I don't know. I'm like I'm not completely sold on him, you know, because like, okay, so my issues with Daisuke, right, is he's pretty, right, but like, and he's not, and you know, like he's a pretty normal person. A lot of the people in this house are not, the items in this house are not very normal. They're kind of weird in like not good ways. But the thing is, he's normal, and I don't want someone completely normal. You know, I want someone who's like a little bit weird. You know, you want someone a little weird, and he's not that weird. He's really normal. And and I don't know. I don't really necessarily like his voice is okay, but it's also like, I don't know, very normal. He's just so boring. And his like secret, his like special exciting plot twist is he writes poetry. And like that's kind of boring, you know. I don't know. I kind of like, I want someone like, I'm the person who writes poetry, so I need someone. Yeah, it's a solid yes. And yeah, exactly. Like I need someone who's like a little bit quirkier than me, a little bit weirder than me, like edgier than me, like, you know, I like more degenerate than me. I don't know. I need someone more interesting than me. Like I mean, not that I'm boring as a person, but like uh I don't know, like I'm interesting in a very like traditional way, if that makes sense. So like I need someone who's interesting in a non-traditional way to like balance me out, right? Like I don't know. And I don't feel like I'm particularly normal necessarily, but like I don't want the person, you know, like I don't know. I'm just not into normal people, you know? So I'm not super normal, but like I don't want to be with someone who's super normal, you know? But I think like I want someone who's weird, but a different weird than me, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. Overlapping though, because you have to have similarities, but you can't be like the, you know, I don't know. I feel like Daisuke is like way too similar to me, if that makes sense. And I'm not that like that's kind of a really boring relationship, but we're in it now, so he's still probably one of the better of the game, to be honest. Like, because you know these other people aren't really like that great, in my opinion. But there's not for me. Anyway, so I think I might not even talk to him today because there's so much to talk to in the house, and he's boring and says the same stuff. But I do want to talk about Eddie and Volt, because here's the thing. Like I said, I saw TikTok, and people, I realized we're going for a lot of different guys. It wasn't like everyone going to Daisuke. There were a lot of different people in the house that people are romancing. And Eddie and Volt were kind of popular. And I saw people talking about it, and apparently, you know how I was like, oh, immediately they're like, it's not it because they're two people, you know? And like Volt seems cool. Eddie, I kind of liked, and I would have gone for Eddie maybe if like he didn't come with Volt. And I'm like, I'm not really into romancing both of them. However, we're revisiting this. But Daisuke's still our guy. But I do want to talk to these guys because apparently they're not actually two people. Apparently, from the comments that I saw on TikTok videos, and when I was kind of being able to piece together through their vague references, is that Eddie made Bolt. What is that bug over there? I don't like it. Is it a moth? It's like flapping around. I don't like it. And it's like always out of the corner of my eye, and I look over, and it like settles. Hold on a second. Oh, no, I don't see it. That's not it. I don't like it. My grandmother had a lot of moths. She called them her flying circus. I don't like them. There was also a vague implication with her that they were demons in disguise, you know, haunting her house. So, anyway, Anyway, but apparently Eddie made Volt because like Eddie was lonely or something like that. So he like made Volt from himself, right? Because like Eddie's like the wires. I don't understand how the name Eddie. Oh, Thomas Edison. Okay. But anyway, but apparently the like Eddie is like the wires, and so then Volt's like the electricity, right? And so he like the wires like made the electricity kind of, and so like Eddie got lonely and made Volt kind of like to keep himself company or something like that apparently. So they're kind of like the same person because Volt is made from Eddie, right? So I'm a little bit like more intrigued now because like that's not really two separate people. It's like I don't know, like does it count as two separate people or not? Thinking Eddie current, like the stuff used in magnetic braking and some rather cool party tricks. Does it make sense? Yeah, I think it's Edison. I think. But anyway, but apparently, open it up when we look at it. Apparently, they're like the same person, just separate, kind of. Which I don't know if that makes them like it like is it like Polly or not? Eldraine Lord. Yeah, I don't know, like you know, I picked Daisuke, whose big thing is he writes poetry, and he's a workaholic who sometimes likes to write a little poetry. I know, crazy. There's a character like that. Yeah, I mean, there are characters like that in like other places, lots of places. What's this? Specks on the wall. This is the wall, guys. This is the wall. I found the wall. Oh, we gotta talk to the wall.
How does one even describe a warrior like
right, there
this?
was one particular wall and one particular floor.
Well, wall of muscle.
Hold on, sorry. I wanna. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Volume
Stands before you. It's almost comforting to know the walls of your house are this solid.
Too muscly for me. He's too big.
Wall. Wall, wall. Wall, wall, wall.
Also, I think he's a Pokemon.
Wall.
Wallace. Wall.
The warrior's eyes widen. He leans in closer, towering over you. Wall?
Wall.
Whatever you're saying here is clearly pleasing to him. He nods, beginning to smile.
You bet he gave his cuddles. Oh, no.
Wall.
Nah, this is too big for me. Too big.
He beams at you, a flush spreading across his cheeks. I love you!
What?
Wall!
No, I did it. What? Oh no, I picked up another one. No. No, what has happened? No. Man, okay. It is hard to only romance one person in this game. Whoa, a lot of poise. How do I get these other skills up? I think apparently you start with 5 charm, maybe. Or maybe you don't. I don't know. I think you start with 5 poise. I don't know. So I actually only got a couple. Because only if you establish like friends or romance.
That was sudden, wasn't it?
He's like a cute puppy. Yeah, I guess.
You and Wallace, who has only just introduced himself to you, are now lovers. His gaze settles on you, filled with tenderness.
I don't like it.
His drywall heart beats only for you. You live happily ever after. Yes, just that quickly.
Oh, wow. Okay. Anyway, let's talk to Eddie and Volt, who is part of Eddie's personality. Red flag. Kinda a little fast for me.
You push open the heavy door, but the first thing to grab your ears isn't the dulcet
But also, I'm already
tones from
dating
the
Daisuke,
stage.
and also Dunk, apparently, and now Wall as well.
It's the aggravated whispers of a heated and private argument in the corner between Eddie and Volt.
No.
You should be resting. I'll add it to the list.
Why does he need to rest? Is he okay?
There's no time, all right? There's too much to do, and unless you want us to blow a fuse... We're not going to blow a fuse. Though you might if you don't relax. Everything is well in hand. Look, fine. Just a few hours, but only if you swear you'll keep me updated. Have I ever failed you before? Obviously not. I'm serious, Volt. If it gets worse, you come get me.
Clearly not fully convinced, Eddie chews on his lip.
You like Volt?
Finally, he turns, blowing
I
past
like Eddie.
you with barely a nod.
Volt's a little too big for me. I don't know. Maybe if he were shorter, but he's clearly kind of taller. I don't know.
Live wire.
Like, I think he's too tall. Like, he's probably what, like 6'2"? Something. Oh, yeah. Oh, you like Eddie? Yeah. Eddie's definitely the one. Yeah. I mean, he's fine too. Like, he's okay. But like, I don't know. He's a little too like gay for me. Like, again, not to stereotype, but like, I don't know. I just probably wouldn't even assume, you know? Like, I don't know. His hair's okay though. I normally don't like hair this long. I know Daisuke's hair is this long, but that's not one of his features. The hair, yeah. Eddie's hair is really nice. I like the vest and the like rolled up sleeves is one of my favorite styles on guys. And like this whole look is good. I think his pants are a little tight for me. And I'm not a fan of this jacket, really. It makes him look way bigger than he is. I'm just not a fan of like really big guys, you know? And I don't like guys that are super tall. He feels really tall. And like, if he were shorter, it'd be a little bit better. I think if he were like 5'9", maybe, like this would be better. But like Eddie is what you think of in your smut books. Yeah, I mean that's kind of, yeah, he does kind of have that romance protagonist kind of vibe. Or not protagonist, love interest. But I mean, so does this guy actually. Like, he's pretty gotta take his shirt off, and he's pretty much a romance book cover, kinda, right? But yeah, and also personality-wise, like, you know, I already talked to these guys before, and this guy's just like a little bit like more extroverted. Like, see, like this isn't.
And you feel just as tingly as the first time.
Oh, delightful.
He's electricity.
You're back.
Yeah. See, he's like on his way there. Okay, this is like if we're like showing interest in Volt, but I want to show interest in Eddie. I hope I didn't interrupt anything important. And again, you romance both of these guys. These are a 2-for-1 deal. However, they are the same person apparently. So, I'm just
Volt's
I want to know.
eyes
I
shoot
want to
to
know
the
what's
right,
happening with Eddie. I don't
and
think we're gonna
immediately
romance
back to
him,
you.
but maybe we will, because enough other objects have apparently fallen in love with me anyway that like I kind of might just give up and just be like, yeah, whatever. I want to see the story, you know. So just for the story, and we'll just like tell Dice K that like, you know, it's just for the story. Like I kind of want to pull like the thing where like, you know, you you know, like you get a guy to like buy you stuff, but then like you split it with your boyfriend type of thing, you know, that sort of vibe. And the pose, yeah, his pose, yeah. I think it's bad boy, but it's golden retriever vibes. Only that one person. Yeah, I don't know. Eddie's not really bad boy. Eddie's going through a hard time. He's like we'll see. But like he's like tired and like grumpy. He's not actually like a bad boy, but he's like grumpy boy.
Can I set you up with a table? The show doesn't start until later, though I imagine we can find something to fill
He's
the
just
time.
a little too flirty. Feels like you're trying to distract me. What's going on? Yeah.
For a
I wanna
split
know about
second,
Eddie.
Volt seems caught off guard. Perhaps your directness has surprised him, but he recovers swiftly enough.
Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you'd like.
Who was Eddie?
Eddie is my predecessor. He was in charge of all the power in the house before me.
Was, so that means you're in charge of it? In charge, haha! We get Eddie instead. Yeah, well, we're like, when you romance them, you romance both at the same time. Right? So here, they're gonna like bounce us back and forth. Between the two of them. That's like a 2-for-1 thing. So we're gonna get, probably talked about most, but get hints about Eddie. How does that work? Or was in charge, means you're in charge now. Which one? I don't, kinda hot, See, the thing is, they're the same person. That's the only thing for me. I'm not really into poly, so it wasn't really, like, it was like an immediate no for me, but then I read online that they're the same person, so then that's why I was like, well, you know, I don't know anymore, so I kind of just want to see what the situation is, you know, I want to see what the situation is. Oh, I think it's hot, yeah. I don't know, like, I don't know what is, like, is he a brand new person now? Volt is made from Eddie, right? But does it mean he's still part of Eddie? Or is he, like, a completely new person? You know, because, like, I don't know. I want to say, how does it work? What do you mean replace him? I don't care that you're in charge now.
Of the thing's essence and how it comes to be.
Yes. Yes, no, maybe? Kinda. Give it a go.
Very generally speaking, yes. You could say simply that I replaced him.
Why is he still here? To look hot. Well, what does he do now?
He mainly helps me look after the club.
Charge.
He
Oh,
may be
maybe.
retired now, but his help is quite invaluable in that regard. Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you'd like.
Is that why he's...
Why he's...
hard to talk to?
Eddie prefers to keep to himself. Yes, don't take it personally, Livewire. I'm more than happy to keep you company, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, but I want Eddie. We want Eddie.
Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you'd like.
Okay, well, I already asked that. But why does the power keep fluctuating?
Oh, it's a simple power surge. If you tell me you've never seen a power surge before, I'll know you're lying.
Okay, but why does it happen?
The flow of electricity can be a very unpredictable
like Eddie's
thing.
like too.
It requires a delicate balance and power conversion.
No. That'd be too much. You couldn't
Sometimes the
appreciate him
balance
if
gets
there were
thrown
two of them. balance and power conversion. Sometimes imbalance is there.
But it's nothing to be concerned about, I assure you.
Well, Mina, I think you're the liar. Nah, we'll say, is there nothing I need to fix it?
Does it look like anything around here is in need of fixing? That's just the nature of an older house. It's part of its personality and charm. No, certainly nothing that needs to be fixed.
The house isn't that old, though.
Well, in human years, perhaps. Things age differently depending on their use, and I would say this house has been well loved.
Yeah, but it's kind of like elves, you know, like they live to be super old, but like, you know, it's not like Legolas is like an old man. You know, Legolas looks like a young adult, even though he's like, what, 1,500 years old? So, like, you know, it's proportionate. Houses live, like, electricity's been around in houses for like 100 years. This house is like, what, maybe 10 to 20 years old? So, it's not that old, really, considering the oldest of electricities. You really do have an excuse for everything, don't you?
I'm simply trying to answer your questions.
No, you're just saying what you think I want to hear. He's not, though. I'm not buying it.
We often see in others what we are hiding in ourselves. What makes you so sure I'm the dishonest one here? Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you like.
I've already asked
Why
this.
he's...
Oh, I can't. So focus on this place.
Ah, yes. He does tend to take the work quite seriously. Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you like.
I don't want to call him an asshole.
There.
And he's
Excellent.
not an asshole.
Nothing to hide. Now, why don't we move this into a more pleasant atmosphere?
The lights begin to flicker again. A familiar occurrence by now, but this incident feels different. It lasts longer than it should. The buzzing feels ominous, almost like a warning.
My apologies, Livewire. As much as I'm enjoying our conversation, there are a few things I must attend to. It's nearly time to open for the show. Allow me to show you to your seat.
It does feel like your seat now, even as the power continues to surge and ebb. The lights flicker, the bulbs buzz and drone. The crowd thickens and murmurs anxiously, beginning to grow restless, until Volt finally takes the stage.
We've got
singing
a real
tonight?
treat for you tonight. According to him, he is a new musician no one has ever heard of. And if they think they have, they're wrong, or my name ain't Johnny. P.S. Don't read that part. Well, read it, but don't say it out loud for Am's sake.
Oh.
It's Steamy Hendrix!
Oh, the shower is now... Oh, last time he was like... was like being a like Johnny Cash type of person, but now he's a Jimi Hendrix type of
the shampoo to the soap. There's too much
But he's like always Elvis.
I can't get no scalp relief. And then I got this guitar solo planned. And I'll be damned if I know how to play the guitar, but I learned it a cappella for you. It goes like this. Wow, 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 wow.
No one knows more about stinkings than Jean-Luc.
I was like, why isn't Jean-Luc at this club?
Big one.
His voice is
A bird
annoying.
named P.U.
I'm not really into it. To be honest. I don't know. His hair's like not fluffy enough. I don't know. It's too like stringy, too like I don't know. I don't like the shape of it. Especially in the back. And his face is kind of long. You like his hair. Yeah, I don't know. It's not for me. It's better than Jean-Luc's though.
I always appreciate feedback from other artists.
That wasn't feedback, darling. That was backwash.
You're right. The tastes of audiences are fickle and ever-changing. I'll retool my act once more. That'll fix it.
The show concludes, mercifully.
I'm gonna wait for Volt.
And you wait. But Volt does not come.
I'm gonna go poking around. No, apparently I'm gonna leave.
You get up to leave and you
bathroom
notice
started to valley the
Eddie
hair.
quietly closing the door to the back room and
I
shuffling
don't
to the
think so,
bar
but-
to fix his drink.
Yay, look, Eddie's back! I was like, I like this in the back room, shuffling to the bar to fix his drink. Eddie, how are you?
Oh, for fuck's sake, what do you want?
You're so friendly. Is it just you closing up?
Obvious question time. Fun.
No, actually, I was looking for you.
Wait, what? Why?
Well, it's a pretty good liar. No. And I want to get some info. I don't want info about him. I want info about you, buddy. Something is wrong in this club.
Why do you think that? Did something happen?
Just a feeling you can't. Just a feeling something is off with him, but I can't put my finger on it. Weird things keep happening with the power. He says it's nothing, but it does seem like it's nothing.
What kind of weird things?
The lights flickering and making a buzzing sound. The power seems unstable. Yeah.
So you came here to, what?
To help, to get the truth, or to fix it. I think to help. To help.
Right. Well, good luck with that.
I'd like to say good luck. Come on, Eddie, come on, please.
What the hell do you expect me to do about it? Vol's the one who runs the power here. If there's a problem, let him handle it.
I don't like his voice though, it's too low. My head's in the front of it. Ah. Yeah, it's to fix it. If he could handle it, he would have. He's in over his head. What if he's just lying because he doesn't? Oh no, he does care. If he could handle it, he would have. He's in over his head.
Huh. You're smarter than you look. You actually care about this, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Look, there it is. Yeah, I do. So
Damn it.
picky. Well, there's
You're not
over
gonna let this
100
go, are you?
dateables in this house. Like in real life, I wouldn't like, you know, say no if someone like had a voice like this low. I wouldn't, you know, if they were like perfect otherwise, you know, it's not like a deal breaker, but you know, just like, you know, picking ideals. Romance them all. I don't want to romance them all. I don't want to romance them all. I want to pick my person and have my person. And in this game, it's Dice K.
I'm gonna regret this. How are you with tools?
This says I'm born to screw at the bottom, by the way. Probably, I know which one is a Phillips head and which one is the flathead. I'm not gonna say I'm born to screw. We're gonna do the second one.
Good enough. Come back after tonight, ready to work.
Ready to work. Oh, I'm not really looking for another job just yet. Or what kind of work?
Do you want to help or not?
Right, got it. I'll be here.
Better. You got what you came for, right? Can I finish my drink in peace?
Yeah. Like, oh, I'd like to know more about you. We haven't even been properly introduced. Yeah, I want to get some more about you.
Oh, I'm regretting this already. You're not gonna go away unless I do a formal introduction, is that it?
Please?
Eddie. My name's Eddie, which you already know because we've met.
Not really met so much as both been near Volts at the same time. And they ran into me, I guess. Yeah, that one. It's kind of funny.
Whatever. Good enough?
Just Eddie, that's all I get?
Edison.
Yeah, I knew it.
Edison Watts. You want my barcode too?
Yes, actually.
Look, you better rest up if you want to be useful tomorrow. Unless you've changed your mind.
No. Can't get rid of me that easy.
Right. Well, this has been something,
Edison is such a cute name.
but I need to get back to it. Oh, and if you do show up,
Yeah, he's
wear
definitely a good
something
character. Hey, that was fun. All right, We talked to the wall. We talked to Eddie and Bolt. Let's see. What else is there to talk to? What? Oh, the trash. I think I want to talk to the trash in the kitchen, though. You can't really judge your IRL name. Isn't your actual name, yeah.
When you turned your gaze on your trash can, you were expecting shiny metal and black plastic. Damn it, you expected the garbage.
Did I?
What you weren't expecting was the handsome
I kind of was
face,
expecting there to
sculpted
be a
jaw,
person
and
due to
delicate
the
peaks
fact
of skin,
that's how the glasses
artfully
work.
framed like actual garbage.
Okay.
This garbage lurker, for his part, seems far
So are
less
we going with
impressed
like
with
white
you.
trash for this? Is that like the vibe? Because it's kind of rude. Saying, you know, it smells terrible, yeah.
Huh?
Because I'm feeling I'm getting the music and like he's wearing like a convenience store shirt, like giving 7-Eleven vibes, but it's an 8. And just like, I don't know, the way his shirt is, I don't know. I don't really...
What? Huh?
Cam the can. Hey man, what's up?
Things that aren't down, I guess.
See, I like his voice better than Eddie's. Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, I make those from time to time. Try not to look so shocked. Have anything for me today?
What do you mean?
You do this every day, lady. What'd you bring?
Let me check.
I'll just wait.
Well, in one of the positive well, how about half of this day old into burrito? On a tiny peel. We'll give him a burrito.
Sauce packet or no?
I've got the sauce packet.
Score.
Have a door we can't get past the garbage,
What
yeah.
kind of sauce?
A spicy kind.
Oh, bring it on. Day old Pinto Fiesta, let's go. Nice
Yeah.
haul. I'll take it.
Knew you'd like it. Really wants very trash things. But great, enjoy.
You hand your trash over to Cam, and he takes it from you, pocketing it without another word.
And you're still here.
Yeah, are we gonna talk or hang out or something?
Wasn't planning on it.
So then, now what?
Now you go.
I'm not gonna say, but you're hot. We're gonna say dot dot dot.
Go.
That's what it
Be
says,
free.
by the way. I know I'm blocking it. Be free. I am free. I'm free to be here.
Damn, Chuckles. Bye.
I like him. Be cuter without a stubble. I don't mind some stubble, but also I don't like. I just don't like big beards or anything. Okay. What now? Air fryer. Oh no, the air fryer might be the oven too. Not the toaster.
You hear her before you see her. A charming musician with literal coils of curly hair that swing cutely as she
Only like
paces
beers
back
on
and forth in
lumberjacks,
your
eh.
kitchen. She's
I'm
clearly
not a lumberjack
absorbed in
person.
something.
Oh wait, she's super
She
cute.
appears
Look at
to
her
be talking to
hair.
herself.
Ay, mira. Look at all these crumbs. I'm gonna be writing some great music soon. I can tell. I'm at my most creative when I'm a little messy.
You need a writing partner?
The musician starts with a cute little yelp, placing her hand on her chest.
Ay, you can't sneak up on me like that. You never know what's gonna pop out of these slots. You gotta be careful.
That was kind
I'm
of
not even
weird.
gonna get started on
I
you
love
as a
her,
writing
yeah.
partner.
I like her.
I know that, like,
She's really cute.
I
Her
don't
nose
know
is
you
cute.
at all or anything, but I am pretty sure you're not up to the challenge of writing with me. I have like really high standards.
Oh, she's like Pop-Tart earring.
She picks up her guitar, striking
You
a
love her
glamorous
outfit. Oh,
pose.
bagel. What is? Oh, those are just bagels with like jelly and stuff on them. Okay, and then this is just a closed multigrain bagel. Got it. And a little piece of bread. Or what? Okay. I don't know why that's the guitar pick. Sure.
I'm Miranda.
Maybe it's a guitar
Dulce
pick that just looks
Tostadora,
like a little piece of bread.
lead singer and guitarist of Miranda y las Migas.
Miranda y las migas.
¿Qué tal?
Yay. She's cute.
We're the best musical group around here by a lot.
Is there much competition for best musical group in the house? Or what kind of music do you play? Obviously, there's a lot of competition. We already met Jean-Luc, and we know of the shower, and the piano. That's already 3 people. Right at the top of my head. There's probably more. What kind of music do you play?
All kinds. Pop, Gregorian chanting, barbershop, whatever we feel like. If that dial is on 7, then siete we go.
Kind of surprising. Gregorian chanting?
Okay, I took a lot of hit from the Migas too when I suggested this, but that she's is
I really
so
like
relaxing.
Gregorian chants with what are the types of bread she has? Or no, they're the same type of bread, it's just different stages of toastedness. But Gregorian chants like mixed with like rock it goes really hard. Watch. You'll watch it, but you can't type because you have to tab out or your computer will crash. Okay, that's
For
good.
real, if I can't sleep, too hot and bothered, put on a little chanting, let my eyes just drift around the paint on the ceiling, and vamos. I'm unconscious in like 2 minutes. Just had a thought. Maybe I'll sing for you sometime.
If I'm lucky.
And you would be lucky too. I'm really good. Just stay on my good side. ¿Me entiendes?
Sí.
Oh, and obviously, if you like neat toast, I'm here. Okay, busy,
Neat
sexy
toast.
little tostadora with a gig coming up. Time to make the toast. Hasta luego.
Okay. Hasta luego. Who shall we talk to next? Did we already talk to the soap? House. Oh my gosh, the hangers. No. The box lady again. I don't really like the box. I already talked to the candelabra. What about the table?
The first word that comes to mind
Oh.
when you see the large cowboy standing before you is solid. This guy is big, and he looks built to last. You might be intimidated were it not for the kind expression on his face and the sweet way he doffs his hat at you. No one's ever asked you this, but if you had been asked to imagine what your table might look like as a human, you think this would be pretty close.
We've known each other for a real long time now, but we ain't ever been properly introduced. So, first things first, name's Abel, and I'm
Able
your
the
table.
table.
Howdy.
Howdy. Next. I'm Sel, and I'm your human.
I know it, but it sure is nice to hear it from you face to face like this. You know, as a table, it's my job to hold things up all over the house, and I take my job real serious. So, if you're here talking to me now, you must need something more than just my support.
I was just kind of
And
talking
if there's
to you.
one thing Abel's gonna do, it's make sure everyone in this house has what they need.
That's so nice
So,
of you.
what can I do?
I
you
love his
for?
little, like-
There's gotta be something.
I don't know. I love the flowers. Something about this. And also like the little dishes on his shoulders, but maybe that's just me favoring Dice K now. Do you have any dating advice? Yeah, let's go for it.
Heck, you're asking me that? Dating, huh? Hoo-wee.
What does he have to say?
Dating ain't really my area of expertise, you know. Me, personally, I never was one for casual stuff. If you're looking for someone who knows people, though, you might want to talk to Kopi. She's good with that sort of thing.
What do you mean by casual stuff?
Oh, heck, I don't know. All that talking and whatnot. Trying to fit each other's history into bite-sized portions. Oh, it just ain't my speed.
I don't really know what you mean. Actually. Like, it's not casual, like, you don't get a serious relationship without going through something more casual first. Kind of. I mean, like, the way he's describing casual as, like, where you try to describe yourself in, you know, condense your whole life into, like, one dinner, or like going out for coffee, and you condense your whole life into that coffee meeting, or as much as you can, or as much of yourself and your personality into that meeting, and hang out as you can to get the other person to get to know you. And he's not into that stuff, but it's like, how do you have to get through that to be in a serious relationship? Like, I don't know what he means. I mean, hey, it's why I'm here, I guess. I don't know if
And you really gotta talk to somebody who knows what's what with dating these days. Kopi will get you on the right path.
I don't know what that even
Know
meant.
when to tell her I say hey when you see her.
Okay. But thanks, Abel.
You take care now.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Let's go up here. Oops, no, not what I wanted. Escape. Handle work first. David
Attention,
Most
jackasses!
yapping again.
It's
What?
been
Excuse
weeks
you.
already, and you're seriously telling me there's been absolutely no movement on this missing glasses issue? You know, maybe I haven't made myself crystal clear. Nothing else matters. You get me? Your expense reports, corporate retreats, PowerPoint presentations, I don't care about any of it. This is your one and only priority. You find me those glasses if you gotta burn this whole worthless rat trap down to the foundation, and do it now! Secretary Dawson at the Pentagon is breathing down my neck, and his breath stinks like flaming garbage! You think shareholders are bad to piss off? You do not want to screw with the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence, get me? We're all gonna end up buried alive in some desert somewhere! Find me those glasses, now! And who the hell came up with the 15% off transparent items promo? No consumer buys anything based off of how transparent it is! Find me
I
whoever
don't know,
came
that's a
up with
fun
that
kind
crap
of
and
promo,
fire them.
though,
David.
actually. Kind of like it.
It's me. Were you followed? Is this signal encrypted?
I don't know, man. No idea.
It'll have to do. Listen.
U.S.
I've been
Department
giving
of
more
Overseas
thought to our
Violence,
previous
yeah.
conversation about the ethical implications of transforming inanimate objects into humans, and I've come to a realization.
Okay.
It's honestly not up to us whether an object should become human. It's up to the object. And if an object expresses desire for personhood, who are we to deny them?
That's true. That's true. It's like slavery if we keep them in the object form just to use them as their object. Like, that sounds awful. Yeah, I know. I know, like, yeah, I get it. Me too. Makes sense. I agree.
I did discover one other interesting piece to all this. After analyzing the data, it appears that certain objects can only become human if the Dateviator user possesses the necessary personality traits. I'm not sure why. I theorize it's because certain character attributes emit an energy vibration on the same resonant frequency as the molecules of a particular inanimate object. But in all honesty, it's likely a mystery that science will never solve.
Okay.
Regardless, I was able to discover which personality traits seem to resonate with each inanimate object, and I've uploaded that data into the Dateviators.
Oh.
I've labeled it Realization Recipes. You should be able to access those files now.
Why
I'm so
realization
sorry,
recipes?
but there's no time.
You're always in a
Valdivian's
hurry.
goons were closing in, so I was forced to flee to a country in South America to avoid detection. And my cell carrier's overseas data
My
plan is
boxes
very
will love
limited.
to hear all about that
Seriously?
adventure.
10 megabytes a day? I can barely send a GIF. What a joke! Remember,
Definitely can't
check the
upload
Deviators for
the
the
split
realization
VOD.
recipes.
Okay. Thanks, tinfoil hat man. Alright. See our new people. Right, Wallace, who loves us now. That's so exciting. Okay. Ray Chase. Wait. Ray Chase already was someone. Steve Blum. Okay, I don't know. We haven't looked this one up. Okay, so not everyone has a unique voice actor because Ray Chase is already someone else. Okay, this guy, Mortal Kombat, Star Wars, Jurassic World, Marvel Rivals. He's Wolverine and Venom. Marvel Rivals. Uh, um, Elder Scrolls Online, Star Wars Demon Slayer, Star Wars, Star Wars stuff. Just Stormtroopers. Naruto, a Pokemon thing. Uh, Wolverine and Lego Marvel Avengers, so he's done Wolverine a lot, it seems. The Mandalorian. Uh, um, Owl House. Um, The Witcher. A Witcher thing. The Witcher Nightmare of the Wolf. I don't know what that is. Um, More Marvel stuff. Robot Chicken. Last of Us. Saints Row. Ghost in the Shell. Thundercats. More Star Wars stuff. SAO. Fortnite. Spider-Man thing. Dragon Quest. Demon Slayer. Mortal Kombat. Final Fantasy 15. Uh. Magic the Gathering Arena, Red Dead Redemption 2, Kung Fu Panda, Call of Duty. Mm, let's see. Prey, regular show, Final Fantasy, WoW, Call of Duty again, Batman, Telltale Batman series from 2016. Was that even a thing? I don't know. Scooby Doo thing. Uh, Hotel Transylvania 2. Durarara. I love Durarara. Um, Digimon, Hearthstone, Call of Duty again, God of War, Bioshock Infinite, um, Lego Lord of the Rings, Assassin's Creed 3, Guild Wars 2, uh, Final Fantasy 13 2, Saints Row, Assassin's Creed Revelations, Lord of the Rings stuff, X-Men thing, Wolverine again, TV miniseries, Green Lantern thing, Durarara again. Iron Man thing, Dragon Age Origins, Digimon. Hmm. Ben 10, Pirates of the Caribbean Online, Codename Kids Next Door, Power Rangers thing, Halo, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End video game, Tomb Slayer, uh, Witch, um, More Marvel stuff. More Digimon stuff. Final Fantasy 12. Neopets. Wow. uh he's been Guild Wars 1. Wow. God of War. Wow. Ghost in the Shell. WoW, the original WoW. Speaking of WoWs. Um Lilo and Stitch the series. Call of Duty, just regular old Call of Duty. Powerpuff Girls. Uh wow, he was like in old-fashioned Digimon, just like the original Digimon. 2000, 2003. Wow. Maple Story. Um Lilo and Stitch, like the movie. Oh gee, Chobits, wow. Um he goes way back. Goes way, way back. Rugrats, Cowboy. Oh, he's the voice of Spike in Cowboy Bebop. See, I knew we'd find something if we keep digging. Chobits, yeah, yeah. No, he's Spike from Cowboy Bebop. 1998 to 1999. Wow. Wow. I knew we'd find something in the 90s. I was like, is it worth digging back? It is. It is. You got to keep digging. Outlaw Star. He was also now, but he was just additional voices in Outlaw Star. I like Outlaw Star. I watched that when I was little. Um let's see. Tiny Toon Adventures. I saw that when I was tiny. Tiny. A Tiny Toon myself. Original Ghost in the Shell. Okay. Uh Yu Yu Hakusho the movie. We're getting old school. Uh let's see. Lupin the Third Part 2 is but there's no wait. There's no way that wait, what? No, he's credited. Oh, okay. He as the name David Lucas, apparently. He was in stuff as far back as 1978. And then by I guess and then at some point he was Richard Cardona. Like he was also Stephen Blum and then also David Lucas like in the 80s and then also Richard Cardona and then Stephen J. How many aliases does this guy have? Uh Oh, it's Stephen J. Blum at one point. So J as in Jay. Huh. Fascinating. Getting stuff from when you were a kid, when you were a teen, yeah. It's yeah, I mean his oldest thing here is from 1978. Like and then 81, Mobile Suit Gundam. But I don't know if some of this is accurate because they're like he had all these other names and it's like, are you sure you weren't confused? Like I don't know. It's just IMDb, so I'm not like 100% certain that all that older stuff is accurate. Okay, he likes steadiness, protection, exotic furniture from distant lands. He just likes tomfoolery. This is the stuff. So this is what we need if we want. What? Why did that move? So if we want to turn him human, if he wants to be, then we need all of this stuff. Okay. Eddie Bolt. We didn't learn anything about them, but oh, it's loading in what my status is. Okay. They don't need much poise, which is a shame. No one needs poise, but that's like the only skill I have. Okay. How do I get these skills? Miranda. Christina V. Oh, okay. Was she already a voice in this? I don't think so. Alright, what do we know her from? From a lot of stuff. Rune Factory. Monster Hunter Wilds. A Bleach thing. Blah blah. Uzumaki. Zenless Zone Zero. Hell of a Boss. Solo Leveling. Ruby. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Jujutsu Kaisen. She's a young Gojo? Okay, I guess it makes sense for young kids being girls. Bungo Stray Dogs. A Harry Potter thing. A Rascal Does Not Dream series. Honkai Star Rail. Minecraft Legends. She played the Piglins. Octopath Traveler 2. Lupin the Third. A Junji Ito thing again. Detective Conan. Danganronpa. A Tales game. Seven Deadly Sins. Beastars. Sailor Moon thing. Cyberpunk 2077. DuckTales. Pokemon. Bug Snacks. She's got some of the weird like slime. Like at that time I got reincarnated as a slime, and I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. Those shows. Uh, those animes, Genshin, SAO, more Final Fantasy stuff, Fallout 76. Oh, Inspector. We got it. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I know her from Inspector. Okay. Beyblade thing. Um, uh, Sailor Moon stuff. Fallout 76 again. Octopath Traveler. The first one, Violet Evergarden. Uh, Monster Prom. Um, Fire Emblem stuff, Fairy Tale, Friday the 13th, the game. Sayo, I can't remember, said Fire Emblem stuff. Danganronpa again. Digimon. Sailor Moon. Charlotte. Street Fighter. Detective Pikachu. Um, One Punch Man. More Detective Conan. Hunter x Hunter. Kill La Kill. Your Lie in April. More Lupin the Third. Tamagotchi Friends. Hearthstone. More of the same stuff we've already talked about. Pokemon Origins. More Pokemon stuff. Hunter. One Piece. Mm. League. Tamagotchi. Familiar Zero. I remember that show. Maple Story. The OG Sailor Moon. Oh, she was Rey. Huh. That makes sense. I can see it. Okay, yeah, that's about as far back as she goes. Okay. Right. She likes slow burns. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She would get along with Dante really well because he also likes slow burns. She dislikes cooking. What do we need for her to... Oh, okay. Oh, we need a lot of charm for her to turn human. Pam. He likes trash. He dislikes whatever this game is. Such an attitude. Trash attitude. Adam MacArthur. Kaiju number 8. Talia. Jujutsu Kaisen, Bungo Stray Dogs, Tokyo Revengers, The Simpsons, My Hero Academia, Fruits Basket thing, Far Cry 5, The Adventures of Puss in Boots TV series. That's about it. He hasn't really done a whole lot. He's like been in a couple things going back to the 90s, but it's not. That seems to be not his primary thing. Oops. Okay. What does he need? Okay, no charm or what is this? Smarts. This is empathy. This is sass. Or one of these is sass. One of these. I don't know. Probably I feel like sass. He seems like you need a lot of sass, but not a lot of smarts. Okay, let's go check up Daisuke. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I even looked up his voice actor. I'm meaning to, but I realized I forgot, I think. No, I did. Okay, never mind. Okay. And then okay, that's I think it's them for looking up them. Okay. And then okay, we need a lot of poise, good, because that's what I have the most of. And then a lot of empathy. And a little bit of smarts, a little bit of charm, but he doesn't want much sass. Which like is sad. See, because here's the thing, is like I like these things kind of describe his stats, and they're supposed to like kind of be able to mirror yours. But see, that's kind of like what is weird to me is because like, you know, I don't want the same person. You know, I want someone with a lot of sass. I want a sassy guy. You know? I want a lot of sass. I honestly don't need the poise. Empathy's nice because everyone needs empathy. Charm would be nice if they're kind of charming too, in their own way. And smart. I'm pretty smart, so I don't need them. I'm smart. I have like smart and poise down, so that's what I kind of like don't need, you know. But I really like sassiness. That's what I want a sassy guy. Who's this? This is the fridge. Oh, they're probably kind of by their locations. Like the kitchen crowd, then this is the bathroom. That's the rubber duck, I know that. I don't know who that is. Okay, so we're in the office here. Oh, I was supposed to see the computer. Dining room, maybe? Who's that? What is going on here? I don't know. Anyway, okay. We will figure it out. Okay, we'll do one more day, and then we'll... Alright, who shall we talk to? Let's talk to the lamp. It's gonna be like the influencer, I believe.
For a moment, you wonder if your dateviators are malfunctioning. But no, the fashionista standing before you is just that dazzling. They are dressed to kill. Abs on display and lighting all along their body, bathing them in a soft glow.
Are they
A
non-binary?
ring of light surrounds their perfectly coiffed blonde hair, giving them the appearance of an angel. But it doesn't take you long to discover
something
the
in
angel
turn, I don't know.
comparisons end at their appearance.
Hey, betches! It's me again, Lux. Yes!
Hey.
Wow. Seriously? Keep it down, okay? Can you not see that I am alive?
I'm live too, actually, so you're an influencer or something?
No. And honestly, you're being super disrespectful.
I don't know.
We don't use that word anymore.
Why not?
We use the term influencer.
That's
Incandescent,
stupider.
naturally flavored, like unbelievably naturally charismatic entertainer.
Uh-huh. I see. That's a mouthful.
Yeah, that is why we say influencer. It's like literally so much easier.
I see. Right. Turn that I hate you. Goodbye. Nah. They don't deserve that yet. Right, so what does an influencer do?
We make everyone's life better.
Uh-huh.
We light up everyone's life. We make
Like-
everyone's life
like an idol.
better.
How exactly do you do that?
By giving them valuable tips and life lessons, Api.
Okay.
We tell fans what to wear, we tell fans what to buy. We tell fans what to think. And we tell them how to feel, among other things. It's super helpful and literally necessary.
Shouldn't people think for themselves? I mean, I can see how it could be necessary. Like if people
What
like just don't
world are
know, you
you
know,
living in?
they want help deciding.
Because this is the real world.
Mm-hmm.
Where
Here,
some
my
people
lamp.
were born to lead. Like me.
Mm-hmm.
And just look at me. I've got that inner light. I'm a natural, but most people were born to follow. Like, for example, you.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all starving for people like me to lead them.
Mm-hmm. Girl, I'm a leader too, actually.
Oh, really? Prove it.
Okay, I don't have this many followers, but I follow my own path.
It's about how many followers you have.
Yeah, well, I have like 164.
What's inside doesn't even count, so you are clearly not worth following.
Yeah, well,
Bye.
fine. Screw you. Okay. Speaking of fans, let's talk to the fan.
You've never been famous
Oh,
a day
she's
in your
cute.
life, but as you try to evaluate the excitable figure blatantly staring at you, you can't help but wonder if perhaps this is how it feels. She looks at you like you've just announced she's won the lottery.
I just
her
saw
eyes
an idol,
wide and her
but
jaw
now here's
dropped.
my fan. That's so cute.
Oh my god, this cannot be real.
Oh.
I must be dreaming, right? This is totally a dream. It has to be.
I was going somewhere unpleasant. Unfortunately, I think they're all the lights in my house. So, like, they'll never leave me. Oh, so it has to be. Wait, it is?
Yes, that's it. That's clearly the most logical explanation. Right now, I am comfortably asleep in my bed, zonked out on Ambien, listening to the calming drone of my white noise machine. Because this right here,
Oh, fan would have a white noise machine.
there is absolutely no way on Earth this could actually be happening, right?
Depends on what you think is happening.
I think you're actually here in the flesh, that's what.
She turns away from you for a few moments, fanning at her face, but it doesn't help her calm down.
I just can't believe it. I mean, you prepare your whole existence for something like this, but then, you know, when it actually happens, no amount of preparation could ever possibly be enough. You know, I know that people throw around the expression shaking, crying, and throwing up, but I think I might actually do it.
Please don't.
Wait, did I
Rewire,
say
replace
that
all
out
the
loud?
fixtures if they're gonna. That's their attitude. Maybe Eddie can talk to. Maybe Eddie and Volt can talk to them about their attitude. Maybe. Oh, speaking of which, we have to go see Eddie today. I almost forgot.
So sorry.
Okay, really.
It's just that my heart's racing a mile a minute, and there's definitely not enough oxygen getting to my rotors. Which means I'm liable to blurt out just about any random thing that pops into my head. Taxidermy, penicillin, Ontario. You know, see? Just like that. Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
That's cute. Nothing to be embarrassed about. Consider medication. Oh, so mean. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
I'm making a total fool of myself.
No, you're not.
I'm sorry. I really don't mean to be overreacting like this.
No, that's cute.
I just never thought we'd actually get the chance to interface like this. And now that it's happening, I'm totally blowing it, aren't I?
No, you're cool. You haven't blown anything. Or it's okay. Everyone gets nervous sometimes. I don't know. We'll say
Really?
she hasn't blown anything. Yeah.
Promise?
Yeah. 100%.
Would you allow me the opportunity to just reset this whole interaction?
If that's what you
so
want.
I have the chance to put my best blade forward?
Absolutely.
Oh my god, you are the absolute best! Just like I always knew you would be. Okay, here goes. Hi there, I'm Fantina, and if it wasn't painfully obvious from my over-the-top outburst a moment ago, I am your biggest fan.
She is. I haven't seen a bigger fan in this house. Wow, that's so cool.
Oh, I'm so glad you feel that way. I've been a huge admirer of yours since the second you brought me home from that discount electronics outlet all those years ago. Just everything about you is so unbelievably impressive. I'm constantly in total awe.
In awe of me?
It's true. I've never known anyone so inspiring. The way
she's
you
so sweet.
wash the dishes, making sure they're sparkling clean.
You didn't have to bring Dice K up like that. You
didn't.
didn't have to mention my boyfriend, okay? Kind of weird.
The way
Thanks for
you
focusing
adhere
on
to a
us.
strict daily routine with every single minute, pre-planned weeks in advance.
I do not. Have you been talking weird things with
The
Timothy?
way you always file your taxes 3 months before they're
Oh,
due.
I don't.
Oh,
More like 3 weeks.
there truly aren't words for how incredible you are.
I definitely don't do those things.
Right? I know that. And it's your commitment to the intention of doing them that is the real art.
Okay.
You know, I really don't want to bother you any more than I already have, and I know your time is extremely valuable, but I was just wondering... No, it's silly. Forget I ever said anything.
Tell me.
Well, I was just wondering, if it's not too much trouble, would you be willing to sign one of my blades? Just so I have something to remember this amazing moment by.
Sure.
Only if it's not too much trouble, though. I really don't want to inconvenience you.
Of course.
You take the permanent marquee Fantina holds out to you and
Marquee?
scroll your signature along
What?
one of her blades.
Oh boy, wow, that feels really nice.
Okay.
I need a breather. Oh, thank you so much. This is so amazing. And your handwriting is so immaculate. You are an artist with that pen. I didn't realize I was in the presence of such a talented calligrapher.
You're so sweet.
I'm just being honest. Wow, I can't believe I actually got your signature, and emblazoned on my own body, no less. Very naughty. I can't wait to show this off to everyone else in the fan club. They are going to be so unbelievably jealous I met you.
Fan club?
Wait, you don't know? I thought for sure you knew.
Knew what?
Yeah, you have a fan club.
I think you're the only fan I've seen in this house. Really? Why?
Because you're incredible, silly. We actually have meetups every week. We talk about everything you've been up to at work, what new projects you're developing, discuss your menu for the week. Sometimes there's a raffle. There's a very comprehensive agenda.
You really like agendas, huh? Have you been talking to Timothy? I had no idea.
We don't like to advertise a lot. We only want to cater to the real diehard fans.
Okay. Makes sense.
Actually, we're having our weekly meetup real soon, and I would never want to impose or overstep, so please tell me if this seems inappropriate, but if you're not super busy...
I'll be there.
Seriously? You mean it? That's so unbelievably amazing of you.
I'm very interested to see who else shows up.
Oh, I can't wait to tell everyone. Thank you. Thank you. I can't wait.
Fascinating. Okay, let's go talk to Eddie and figure this situation out.
You approach the breaker box, and it isn't anything like you remember. It looks almost lifeless. There's no boisterous crowd, and the sign buzzing dully in the window reads closed. The door hangs ajar, like a slack mouth. You push through, though, and find Eddie at the end of the bar, nursing his usual cocktail.
Huh, you actually showed up.
Yeah,
I guess that means I lose.
You had a bet? Of course I did. I said I would.
Good to know. Little inconvenient for me, but good to know. I made a bet. Was pretty sure you'd back out. But I guess there's still time. You'll probably change your mind once you realize what you signed up for.
What did I
Eddie
sign up for?
sets down his drink and shrugs out of his
Please
vest.
don't tell me it's rewiring
He begins
the whole
rolling
house.
up his sleeves.
I told you I want to help.
Still not sure why exactly, but whatever. As long as you're here, might as well get to it. There's a lot to do before we open.
Okay. Anyway, it's weird seeing empty here. Let's get started.
Usually I take care of all the maintenance after hours, but we've been so slammed lately, there just hasn't been enough time. Things are breaking down faster than I can get to them. And trying to do anything while the club is open is essentially pointless. There's always questions and distractions and polite conversation.
Yeah, I've tried. I've questioned you and distracted you and tried to have polite conversation. Yeah, I get it. It's behind some anywhere else. So that's what we're doing. Maintenance?
All things need maintenance. Nothing, no matter how well made, can function indefinitely. Eventually, we all wear down one way or another. And if something isn't given proper maintenance, they break down even faster.
What happens if a thing wears out completely?
Then it becomes useless, doesn't it? Now, come on, we're starting with the wiring backstage. Oh, and grab that tool bag.
Though you are not a natural handyman and Eddie is not a teacher, the two of you manage to make decent progress through his to-do list. At one point, Eddie leaves you alone to get something from the bar, and you confidently ascend a ladder to change a dead bulb. But as Eddie returns...
Wait, be careful, that's not...
The ladder suddenly gives way beneath you, releasing you into thin air. But a split second later, Eddie is there, strong arms outstretched to catch you.
Thanks, Eddie.
Stable. You all right?
The customary ice in Eddie's eyes, just for a moment, has melted.
Yeah, I think so.
As Eddie releases you, his face contorts back into its customary gruff expression.
That was unbelievably careless. What were you trying to do exactly?
Change the light bulb? Replacing a light bulb, like you said.
I told you to replace the one behind the bar.
Oops.
The floorboard under these lights is loose, which is why I told you not to touch them yet.
Sorry. Maybe just say that instead of being so cryptic.
Just pay more attention.
Okay, I'll try. I will. I don't want to blame him.
You sure you're not hurt?
Much. Yeah, I'm not hurt. Really good. Thanks for catching me. Greg, maybe you should bring me back up just to make sure. No, I'm good. Really. Thanks for catching me.
You're welcome. Let's not make a habit of it. Now, go get the ladder and put it behind the bar this time.
The next and last phase of your work proceeds without incident.
Being hard, actually kind of fun doing stuff, working with your hands. Done. Please tell me you're done. Yeah, no, I like it. I like building
You've
furniture
done
and stuff. And
surprisingly adequate work, mostly.
Thanks. I had a pretty good teacher.
No, you had an excellent teacher. If you'd only had a pretty good teacher, you probably would have electrocuted yourself. Twice.
Okay,
and
well,
you got through more of the to-do list than I expected. That's probably good enough for today if you want to, head out.
Can I stay out for a bit? Come on, die here. Let me sit for a minute. I know you had fun today too. I can tell. See you next minute. Or I could stay and hang out for a bit.
I suppose if you want to rest before you leave, that's fine.
It's fun. Yeah, helped with the power issues. I feel awkward, self-conscious. Did we fix everything yet? Let's just ask that.
Not everything. These things take time. Look, next time we'll get the rest.
Okay.
Just need to do a little more work and it'll all be fixed.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm always okay.
Nah, see, I always say that too.
See ya.
No, come back! I'm not done. We were gonna talk. Okay, it's fine. What? Oh, it was Dorian. Okay. Who else are we gonna talk to? Let's see if I have some new people around. Pillows are part of the couch. Pop the smoke detector.
For a moment, it looks as if a firefighter has appeared in your home, smoke and all. But a closer look reveals the smoke is in fact attached to this apparent firefighter's head.
Whoa.
You don't get much of a chance to scrutinize her appearance any further, because the moment she notices you, she begins to rush you along, raising her voice and waving her arms at you.
Thank heavens you're here. Wait, well, don't just stand there. Go get help!
What's wrong?
What do you bleep mean, what's wrong? Don't you bleep see that?
Don't I bleep see what? You gotta get some sleep. Oh, good night. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the hydrate reading.
Fire!
That's not smoke though. Those are dust motes floating ever so sweetly in an array of light.
Oh, is that what that is? Whoops. I guess I might be a little jumpy today. Bleep.
I can withstand this. I can withstand anything.
Bleep. Why?
Anytime now.
Blessed silence. You can finally hear yourself think again.
Got it. Alrighty then. Arma alarm at your service.
Arma alarm. I don't like her hair because in my head it doesn't register as hair. It's like she has hair underneath, but then there's like smoke coming out of her head. Hi there, Arma. Nice to meet you.
You too. So, what brings you around here?
Thought I heard noise, sort of loud beep, if you will.
Oh yeah, that's part of my job. You see, I'm here to protect the house from fire. Take a look around you, at everything you love. Now just think. If you're not careful, it could be gone in an instant, consumed by raging flames. I've got to stay vigilant at all times.
Wow, real life hero. I admire that. Fire myself. I admire that.
Some people don't get how hard it is to have a job like mine.
Oh, she's a little prettier without the hat.
You have to be constantly on the lookout for the slightest sign that something could be wrong. Bip! If I let my guard down, even for a second,
I feel like she needs
this
a new
whole
battery.
place could be turned to ash. I've seen it happen.
I respect your discipline and sense of purpose. I'm glad to have you around.
I appreciate that. It's a tough job, but I feel like it was what I was born to do. Anyhow, I ought to get back to it. Bip. Come on back soon and maybe we can do something together.
Okay.
Take your leave.
Let's do what the table said and talk to Hopi. Hello.
Hello, Sunshine.
Hi. Abel told me to say hi.
Abel? My sturdy cowboy.
You like
I've
Abel?
known Abel for some time now, and I'm not surprised he sent you to me. He's a solitary type, but if you asked, he'd give you the cloth off his table. Why, he holds up practically half the house without a word of complaint.
He said he doesn't like the casual stuff, but sort of dodged me when I asked what he meant.
Yes, he would dodge that question. I think the most important thing to know about Abel is that he's not quiet out of any kind of shyness. That's just how he is. If there's nothing to say, he's content to share in your company.
So does he like coffee?
Everyone likes coffee, darling.
That is not true.
I'll pour you a cup of his favorite. It's an Ethiopian Sidama Adi that tastes like strawberries, served black and hot.
Ooh. I don't know what that is, but sounds good. Yeah, sounds amazing. Whatever
Oh,
it is.
it is.
With the coffee in hand, you take your leave.
Okay. Okay, well that's it for today. Go back upstairs. Alright, look at our oops, oh, always do that. Look at our phone, let's look at Discord. Tinfoil Hatman.
David is obviously becoming desperate, and he doesn't do well under pressure. I'm worried his behavior will gradually become increasingly erratic until he crosses a line he can't come back from.
That
you have
sounds
no
bad.
idea. I should never have put you in this situation. Naively, I believed as Valdivian's lowest paid employee, you would be safe. But it's become clear that as long as you possess the Dateviators, you'll be the target of David's
Yeah, but he
wrath.
doesn't know.
Anyway, I have a
so
solution.
It's fine. What?
Use the realization recipes to bring Skylar to life. If Skylar becomes human, the Dateviators will instantly cease to operate. And if the Dateviators cease to operate, there will be absolutely no evidence implicating you in their theft. Realize
No.
Skylar and destroy the Dateviators before David unleashes his full fury upon you. He has access to resources you'd never believe.
What kind of resources?
I'm afraid there's just no time to explain. You see, I forgot to charge my phone's battery last night, and now I'm at 2%.
Yeah.
And I can't
You
charge
always
it
have
because I
something.
also forgot my charging cable. Can you believe that? Ugh. But remember, realize Skylar ASAP.
But what if Skylar doesn't want to become realized? Didn't we say that, like, ethically we can't unless they want it? You know, like, what is her stuff? Oh, okay. She's actually, we need like a pretty even. Okay. Michael Bortz. Okay. All right. My Happy Marriage. Gotham. And Elementary. That's about it. Wow. Okay. They don't do voice acting a whole lot. Okay, they like themselves, good lighting, high engagement. Dislikes, interesting conversation, long form content, and legal action. I see. What is their stats? Charm and poise, yeah. And and smarts. Is that maybe Nah, that's gotta be smarts. Oh, oops. Okay. Let's we learn more about Eddie and Bolt. I have like 3 more new people. Erica Mendez. She likes emergency piercing noises and latex. She just likes the middle path. Okay. Erica Mendez. Okay. She did a lot of things. Uzumaki, Final Fantasy 14, Dawn Trail. Final Fantasy 12, a Rascal Does Not Dream Thing, Jujutsu Kaisen, Pokemon, Seven Deadly Sins, Bungo Stray Dogs, Sailor Moon Thing, Street Fighter, Nier Automata, Octopath Traveler, Demon Slayer, Junji Ito, Suzume, Saints Row, Hunter x Hunter, Danganronpa, Pokemon, Rune Factory, Fruits Basket, Detective Conan, Horimiya, The Regular at Magic High School. Genshin. Did I say Genshin? SAO. More of those things. Oh, a Soul Calibur game. I really like Soul Calibur when I was little. Fire Emblem stuff, Fairy Tail, Detective Conan. Tails game. Erased. Or Street Fighter Detective Pikachu. One Piece. Charlotte. Xenoblade. Your Lion April. Kill La Kill. Hearthstone. Persona. Oh, she was Sailor Uranus. Way back in the original Sailor Moon. Wow. She's also a WoW. Speaking of WoW, go sick. Oh wow. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for her. Cantina. She likes you, dislikes none. Okay, Mika Burton. Oh, this is LeVar Burton's daughter, isn't it? Yeah, what else has she been in? Star Trek. Go figure. Critical Role stuff. Yeah. And that's about it. Okay, cool. And that was it, I guess. Oh, the other person I met was the was Lux, right? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. That is it for the day, I believe. Now, save. Yes. Double save, just for safety. Okay. Exit, switch back over here. Okay. Hold on, I want to get this stuff up. All right. Yes. Okay, so that's it for today. That's it for today. I might stream tomorrow, maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. But maybe. I kind of feel like streaming. I don't like obviously I'm currently streaming, but I don't know. Earlier today I was in the mood to stream tomorrow. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. Um, depends. Depends. Because I have so much that I to want to stream. I want to get through more of this game for sure. And then I would like to touch base with Medieval Dynasty a little bit, but I don't know if I want to at this point. 'Cause it's been a little while. I'm feeling a little bit removed from that game, and like if I'm not going to be playing it regularly in future, then I kind of don't know if I want to play it. So, um, I might just play more of this game. But like we have a lot more of this game to do, and I kind of want to get a little bit farther in it. I don't want it to be like one of the things where people play it for one stream and then kind of like abandon it. Um, as like a little like, haha, yeah, that was a fun little venture. We tried it and move on. Like it seems like an okay game, it's fun. A lot of characters, so Oh, thank you for following, Club Core. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Um, so yeah, might stream sometime. Maybe tomorrow morning, maybe tomorrow afternoon, maybe tomorrow evening. I don't know. I don't know. That'll be like a bonus extra stream. Again, bonus extra streams might happen. Might happen this summer. So happy Pride Month. Yeah, happy Pride. It doesn't apply to me because I'm a cis straight woman, but happy Pride. Tomorrow's the last day of Pride. But of course, that is in name only. The whole year really is we must take the things we learned throughout Pride and use them throughout the whole year. Pride is for everyone. Well, not if you're not an LGBTQ plus identity. Not not for you then. Um, but that's okay. That's okay. Um, I'm proud of everyone who is in that group. Mhm. But yeah. But you take what we learn in Pride and we carry it in our hearts for the whole year. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Yeah, so like I said, I might tomorrow is more likely to be a day that might be a bonus stream sort of day. But otherwise, can be proud to be an ally. Mm, I don't know. I don't know if that carries pride in it. I don't know. I wouldn't feel comfortable saying that. But yeah. I mean, I am an ally, but honestly, I don't even. I mean, like, I am an ally, but I don't know. I don't like the way a lot of people use the word ally because it kind of like, mm, I don't know. It makes it like somehow like I don't know, kind of non-normalizes supporting LGBTQ plus identities, right? And like I don't know, it feels very performative to say you're an ally. To like use the like a label like that. It's kind of very much like, oh, I'm not part of the group, but I still want a label anyway, so I'm just gonna, say I'm an ally and then I count, like I don't know. I usually don't use the word. Um, but anyway, um, I appreciate the positivity. Let's see. But yeah, so I might stream tomorrow, maybe, but maybe not. Like, we'll see if I can get good sleep tonight because like I haven't been having very good dreams. Like last night I didn't sleep very well. I woke up at like 5 a.m. and kind of like had rough sleep for a couple hours and then like was up for an hour and then like kind of napped a little bit, but like I don't know, it's just so many dreams lately, so many dreams, and it's compared to like quality sleep. I don't know. Um, and all the dreams just I don't know. They set me up for a weird day, weird dreams equal weird day. Um, but yeah, so I'll stream again on Tuesday. Probably more date everything, I think. That's going to Tuesday evening is definite stream. And then Thursday evening, that is we're gonna watch more analog horror. We're gonna watch season 2 and 3 maybe of Monument Mythos. So that'll be on Thursday. Um, Friday I'm not streaming unless if I do it's earlier in the day because it's kind of like I'll be restless. Since it's a holiday and I'm not doing anything fun, I might feel restless and sad. so I might stream earlier on that day. But definitely not Friday evening. But then Saturday is Indie Horror Bingo. And then sometime in the next few weeks, we're starting the Ultimate Decades Challenge for The Sims 4. So those are the things we have coming up. Those are the things we have coming up. Just to review the schedule, or the schedule, as we hate to say around here. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for lurking. Thank you, future VOD watchers. Appreciate everyone. And I'll definitely be back Tuesday evening for sure. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. In the meantime, you can follow me on Twitter, pretty active on Twitter. But you can also check me out on Blue Sky, Instagram, and TikTok. You can join the Discord and you subscribe to my YouTube. I'll be putting up more VODs over there. All the VODs are also available here on Twitch, so it's not like every almost every VOD is available somewhere. All the VODs that are not available on YouTube are on Twitch, so you can watch the VODs at any location. But for a lot of people, YouTube is more convenient. So I'm working on catching up. I'm like very behind, but I'm working I'm working on catching up. But yeah. Anyway, that is it for today's stream. I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna go. And I will maybe be around tomorrow, definitely on Tuesday. And I will hopefully see you guys then. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Have a good night. Goodbye, goodbye.